Hey everyone, this is Disc Junkie, and I've had a shower and a shave, so pardon the hair for being a little. But anyway, we are back in the DVD room, or I am back in the DVD room, and yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of things going on. So there's just so much stuff, so I don't know where to begin. I haven't really gotten rid of the retro shelf, but I've sort of. Yeah, taking a slightly different route with it. So what I did here is that I basically, I sort of, it's not as cramped anymore. I moved some stuff around, and I actually put my Nightmare Before Christmas head down here in a shelf because I never really liked it up on the top shelf there. So I put it down here, and then I figured, I had this box with a toy, sort of a coffin-shaped box with this Nightmare Before Christmas toy, which I like. So then I figure, okay, I'll do like a coffin, sort of, not really retro, but sort of coffin horror, but still fun in a way. Yeah, I don't know what that means. So we got this big coffin box here, and then we got the Nosferatu coffin edition from, God, I forget. Hungary, whatever. Then we got a Living Dead doll here. I really like Living Dead dolls, and I really want to get the Texas Chainsaw Dead doll, but this is the only one I got. It was a present, but I really think they're really cool, and he's also in a coffin box, so I thought he would go nicely there. Then we got some retro VHS tapes, got Death Race here, so I've sort of kept a bit of a retro theme, trying to keep some old VHS tapes and stuff. Got my big video cookbook here, which some of you might be excited about. But so yeah, that's what I've done, and below it, I almost said below it, but I didn't say below it. I said below it, trying to emphasize on syllables or something. Anyway, if we move down here a bit, we get to a shelf which is a bit different because I used to have the Fincher shelf here. But I figured, I can move the Fincher shelf down a notch. So now I have the Fincher shelf directly below it, and there's not much difference to the Fincher shelf. And the reason I did this, basically I've moved so much stuff around because I needed to get this particular shelf, or a shelf on this particular row. I wanted to put my hard boxes there because I want to start having my hard boxes in a particular shelf, so I can sort of, fill it up once I buy more. And the reason I want to have it on this particular shelf is that hard boxes are, slightly higher than your normal digipack or the large hard boxes are, and they won't actually fit in this shelf. There's a slight height difference, and this particular row of shelves, which is, directly below the big one here, is, all the way around I've done, so that is slightly higher. So that's why I wanted to get the hard box shelf here. Then I put my Phantasm Sphere, figured, sort of retro hard boxes, horror, sort of, yeah. And then I ended up with the Prisoner box there. I just don't know where to put it, and I figured, yeah, sort of along the same theme or something, maybe, yeah. We got the Blood shelf, which is still intact, and well, then I got my Texas Chainsaw shelf, but I thought I would actually, I think I'm gonna wait with the Texas Chainsaw shelf because I got like 3 sets coming in for the movie, and I rearranged some stuff, but I figured when that gets here I'm gonna have to do another update, so I'll have to reorganize the stuff a bit more. So I'm just gonna hold you off. I think you've gotten way too much Chainsaw anyway, basically, because that's like every other video I upload is a review of Texas Chainsaw. But I will show you a bit up here, and here we have, I've gotten a good place for the Saw box. I've never been able to display that properly, but now I have. So I put a couple of round tints up there, my Saw box and my Party Time vinyl, which doesn't really, it's got, it's 2 boxes that I can never fit in anywhere. Wherever I put them, they look sort of awkward. But now I'll put them up on the shelf here, and I think they look pretty good. Then we got the Lock Stock box set in the back there, and then we got the Snatch poker set, so they sort of, they go together, and it's Guy Ritchie, so. And, well, then if we continue, we actually have more Texas Chainsaw, but I'm not going to show you that. And just as a hint, I can explain that I've actually taken, you know, the Texas Chainsaw collection up a notch, and I've let it consume the entire upper half. So now I have the top shelf, and then I have, you know, the shelf that isn't really a shelf, just, you know, on top of the shelves. You know, like up there where I got the saw box, I got chainsaw stuff there, as you can see on the side, but I'm not going to show you so much. Yeah, whatever. I guess you could say I have like 3 Texas Chainsaw shelves for the original and 1 shelf for the remake, just a mini shelf. But yeah, I did set up some stuff in the David Lynch shelf here. I sort of, you know, I've just had stuff, but I figured, you know, I'd try to do this where I sort of set up a couple of sets where I got space, just, you know, so here we got the Lynch shelf, and then I just, you know, put up a couple of Lynch boxes there in the space that's left, sort of to make things more exciting. And there's a dog on the floor as well. Yeah, I'm not really sure, but I think things are going good. Really into the Texas Chainsaw stuff now. Buying a lot of VHS tapes for upcoming project, which you know, I'm not going to talk to. I'll talk about that in the next video. I think that's basically it. Not so much else. This side of the room basically stays the same. You know, I haven't really done anything on this side, but yeah. As you can tell, Laserdisc shelf stays the same. I've actually swapped the the air vent once again. So there we got the original air vent. Here we got the replacement air vent, which I really liked. It was very flat and very good. The problem with this was that you couldn't adjust the airflow. And basically, when we had people over, there were some complaints that, you know, it's drafty. And basically I figured, yeah, okay, it is a bit drafty, and I wouldn't want, like, you know, like too strong a flow of air coming in from behind the Laserdisc, you know, straight onto it when it's like winter and it's very cold air. I don't know if that's, you know, like bad or could potentially you know, damage the disc that's in front of it. I don't know. But so I actually swapped the air vent for another one, which is slightly thicker, but the good thing about this is that you can actually adjust it. So you just turn that and then you get more or less, and you know, this does stand out a little bit more than the flat one, obviously. So as you can tell, it's sort of, you know, it goes out a little bit, but at the same time, you know, from afar, I wouldn't say it's extremely noticeable. So yeah, I think it works, and yeah, feeling pretty good about it. Before I go, I'll just give you a quick shot of my reviewing table. There's so much stuff on here, and it's not that I bought a lot of stuff. I just cleaned up, thrown out a lot of empty boxes, and you know, like empty, you know, not DVD boxes, just empty boxes, cardboard boxes, and you know, throw those out. So yeah, but that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all next time.